please!
We'll do this together! Go!
And that's that! Victory's ours!
Satisfactory.
Looks like we're safe for now.
You're a lifesaver.
Okay?
Got it.
What?
Hurry.
Nice.
Oh, that's not half bad.
What now? Nice.
Well, well.
This looks valuable.
Incredible!
What now?
This is...
I see. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful. Let's hurry.
I bet there's treasure around here. Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
All right.
Let's take it and move on.
Yep, we're safe here. Everything's pretty standard.
Well then. Hey. Yeah.
Let's go. This place.
These are...
Therefore, a child.
I thought Joanna was childless. At least right now. Didn't Burden say something about that?
A strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait, 'tis most odd as well. 'Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Hey, look!
A diary. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son. I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child.
So 'twas a love child? An illicit affair?
Apparently so. At least here in Martira. The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations. Terrible omens. And superstitions like that tend to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational. She was about to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck. The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
What?
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
'Twould be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen. But to justify murdering a child?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They never even investigated her crime. And Joanna's love. The father was banished from the city. The nurse's diary concludes, "Oh God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Ugh. Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
However,
It can't be.
Let's see. Hey.
This is...
Look.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
I don't like this.
Yes.
What? Here already?
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
This monster. Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
what?
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child.
A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved!
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food! Come, my darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people had disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
If we can figure out what it really is, we can win. Let's get after it.
Hidden arm!
Let my power support you. That helps.
Trust me, I owe you.
It's okay. We can do this. To the rear guard. Let's set it up!
Show them our might!
Let's do this!
My mind fades.
Heismay's in a daze. He's gonna have
After
trouble
me!
aiming.
Something else. All's fair in war.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
With blade in hand! Shatter!
I can barely think. Gunner! There's a bet I need.
Heismay,
Now
they
accept your
dropped your
fate.
defenses.
I will fight with pride.
Please!
Heismay's in a daze. He's gonna have trouble aiming.
Let's do this! No. Faker! What a mess. You're mine!
Hulkenberg's dazed?
What?
She's gonna have trouble following her marks.
I can barely. I see you! They're swift!
Missed? Work on your aim, Heismay. Heismay's in a daze. He's gonna have trouble aiming.
We'll do this together! Not this. Charging in!
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her
I
mark.
can't afford to hold back. Here!
Thank you. I stand ready. Warrior! I'll destroy you!
I can barely think. This should work. My mind fades.
Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy. Wait! Staring at us? That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting us! We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding it! If we hit its eyes, maybe it won't move around so much.
Let's set it up! Hold nothing back! Let's push through!
It's
Now,
not going
what's the
anywhere
play?
like this.
Let's make an end of it. Something else. Right
They're weak
through you.
points. Keep it up, Stroll!
For all that we strive for! Shut up!
Hulkenberg's in
I
bad shape.
can barely
She needs
think.
help.
All power of kings! Pierce!
You
Missed!
missed? Work on your aim, Heisman.
Still stand.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Still here?
Heisman's in a daze. He's gonna have trouble aiming.
This calls for one of these.
Let meet by my sword. Still standing, I
I
see.
can barely think. You can't
Now
good!
we won't
Do
know where
not
we are.
relent!
Come on.
Let's stay calm.
This is our chance.
Let's work together! No, this will come forth, Royal Soul! Hold, I'll get some distance. Magic Seeker! Come on!
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
After me!
On your guard!
By my sword. With blade in hand! Oh, mystic! They yet cling to
Stroll,
life.
they've sapped your defenses.
Now accept your fate! Fall! Commendable bearing.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here. Take all the magic I have.
She healed the demon baby?
Vita's power! Pierce through!
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
No holding back! Are you well?
I knew you'd help.
Quite a boon.
I'm obliged.
Come!
I crush you!
Stroll,
You think
they've
yourself
sapped your
equal to a
defenses.
UG? I dare
All right,
say we've made
it's
our
not going
point.
I
anywhere
will
like
fight
this.
with pride! Magic Seeker! No. Hit-ya!
Faker! No, not this. Can't dodge
These
this!
are weak points.
By
Keep it
my
up, Stroll.
sword.
Reel and run. I'll use what I must. Pierce!
You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Move, Heisman.
Still up?
I can't. Right
Now we
on
won't
time!
know where we are.
By my
Come
sword.
on. This is our chance.
Anna! Too slow!
Nice one, Captain! Hulkenberg's guard is
Let's
down!
go! Is there another way?
Faker! Perhaps not.
Stroll!
Observe the
they've
enemy.
sapped your defenses!
Oh, power of heroes! I crush you! Worthy foe after all.
Reel and
That's
run!
right.
But
She
my
needs
shots will fly true! Allow me to use this.
Trust me.
His eyes are back! Stroll! They've sapped your defenses!
I shall vanquish evil. What a mess. Can't dodge
Hit
this!
their weak point!
By
Keep
my
it up,
sword.
Stroll.
Warrior! Shatter!
Now they won't know where we are! Come on! This is our chance!
Oh, power of kings! Formidable indeed.
Hulkenberg's
The
guard
freedom.
is down!
A tough one.
You're mine! Evaded!
You gotta aim better than that! What? This is bad! We don't know who it's targeting!
To ever greater heights.
I feel stronger.
I admit, it's it.
Ha! I have never...
Excellent. I've grown
New
more
ability.
powerful. I have retained my edge. Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Heisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
I don't know what you mean.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance, else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
I'm choosing to trust Joanna. Right.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession, too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of her escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Heisme is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulics, eh?
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
Not just some of it. It's all rightfully theirs.
Well said.
You'll hear no objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
All right.
Heisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us, and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be all right to tell Heisme the truth?
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes, I have no objections either.
So His Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
Right.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself, too.
Hmm?
But maybe I found something better. A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
The mystical fairy, Gallica, keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues, through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
It's you and me. Our destinies are intertwined.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dashed inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road. Utterly impassable. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then, your time is yours to waste.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
True.
True.
Right.
That reminds me. That reminds me. I wonder.
But why?
Beg your pardon?
But why?
Pardon?
What do you think?
Pardon?
But why?
Aye.
Thank you. You really helped me out.
Take a look.
Good hunting to you.
Well met, eh?
Hello? Oi! Hello?
Well met, eh?
You're not serious.
What is it? Whatever.
Unstinking believable. Welcome.
Now then.
You! Aye.
Hey!
Huh?
Ain't this interesting? Listen, I am...
Please listen!
Huh? This little...
I knew it! Works for me.
All right.
What do you want to know?
Thank you.
What are you playing at? What? Whoa. Hey? Lovely, that. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Yeah.
Pleasure to see you.
I'm just incredulous.
Come now.
I'm just incredulous.
It's time.